right, so that's the big movement one that you just have to prep for right there. It's going to be your devil's press. The other one you can try here if you want to is with those same dumbbells, you will be doing a lunge step. So if you like, you can practice, just hold the dumbbells at your side. Just go through about 2 a side of a dumbbell lunge step, holding on to those same dumbbells. So it's a 4 lunge step, just holding them at your sides here. The camera doesn't work? Okay, let me, sorry, a lot of issues are happening over here right now. All right, is this good now? All right. Yeah, Lynn, could you just demo one more devil's press for them? Technical issues are happening with them. So you guys are gonna go down and do burpee on top of it. She comes up, she sprawls it up, and she snaps through her hips to bring it. You can either do the dumbbells outside your feet if you do the feet narrow, or if you want, you can do it where the dumbbells come narrow and the feet go wide. All right. So those are going to be the big ones that we're going to have you prep for. How this is going to work here is that it's kind of like a pretty traditional one that we've done for Friday. How it's going to work is you're going to have a 30-minute overall time cap for this. What your movements are going to consist of is off the bat, you're going to have a 1,200-meter effort on your cardio of your choice. Then after the 1,200, you will have 100 kettlebell swings. You will then have 30 of a devil's press. You will have 40 box jumps. You will have 50 total of a lunge step, and then you're going to have 600 meters. It's going to be a 30-minute cap. Every 2 minutes, though, you will have to stop and go through 5 burpees. So it's going to be that way. Like the only true 2-minute effort you're ever going to have is going to be the first one you do on your cardio for that 1,200. So you're going to have to kind of establish as we start doing this is kind of that pace of like, okay, that's 15 efforts essentially here. How am I going to be able to try cranking these out in this time-wise? 30 minutes, 2 minutes here. Said every 2 minutes you'll have to stop, you have 5 burpees, and you'll hop back on into your movement again. You will have to finish a movement out before you move on to the next. So you'll have to do you'll have to do your 1,200, then you can go to the kettlebell, then you can go to the next one as we go on. So we're going to start on the cardio though in the list going through. So it'll be 1,200 meters for your first effort. I will have a full running clock just for the 30 minutes. I'll also just have a 2-minute alternating. They said it's going to be essentially your burpee one. I'm like, hey, all right, work all the way up to the 2 minutes. So the one on the east side is going to be your 2-minute clock. The one on the west side is going to be your overall time clock. And for you guys on Zoom, I'll just give you a 2-minute time clock too, so you just have an idea as you look at it here, coming for your 2 minutes every time we go for the burpees. So getting yourself set up here, we're going to start on the cardio. This is the first, we're going to be rolling here in 10 seconds here. So first one off the bat, you're coming out of it is going to be that 1,200. You're on 3, 2, 1. So give you ideas that, you know, this is 3/4 of a mile, 0.75, 1,200. If you're on the bike, that's going to be 2.1. I believe we normally have you do. So you have 2.1 then on the bike. So this is going to be your only true full 2-minute effort, just a heads up. This is going to be the only full 2-minute effort you have here. Because every other one, you're going to have to eat some of your time here with the 5 burpees. So this is where I say definitely use these 2 minutes as best you can on the cardio. See what you can get in for time's sake. And you can have maybe an idea here off of, we said we've done those 400s, those 500 lately. You might have an idea kind of like, hey, I can maybe get what? You know, just over a 400 here in 2 minutes, get a 400 in 2 minutes, so I get my 5 burpees. So I can aim to do this one in, hey, maybe 6 to 8 minutes. All right, now that gives you an idea. I think you kind of, as you get into other movements, get idea and paces as we go along. But you have about a minute here right now. You have about a minute here right now for you. So said use this one, work all the way 2 minutes, use that time. So still where you said down to 20 seconds here, and I said, remember, you want to be, the other key is quick on the burpees. I know it's more work you have to do it, but you don't want these burpees to start taking 20 seconds just to get off, move through it, stand up, get back to it. You want to get off, put some intention behind it, and then hop right back into it. You want to keep that kind of like as a back and forth cycle. So here we go, onto the floor now. You got your first 5 burpees, Just think of this like, I just keep myself moving. The cardio, I just hop off. I want to keep going right into as we go through. And then you gotta hop right back into it. Then you're hopping right back onto it. It's like, all right, let's get myself moving here as we go along. So now you're thinking like, okay, I need to get into it here. Use it. I got a minute 30, minute 40 here to work on this. So let's see how best now we can use this time here. It's like, okay, let's start, chipping away some more on it. Getting ideas, hey, can I do this in 3-4 rounds? What's my plan? So it's going to be that every 2 minutes making your breaks. You want to make the most of the time you're on. Move quickly through the burpees to keep it just consistent. Now you can roll right back into the movements here. You still have 40 seconds here to keep working here. So remember, 1,200 on the row, 0.75 if you're running, 2.1 if you're on the bike. So you still got, you got your paces here. You kind of get an idea what's it look like so far. Fifteen seconds here. Final 5, go all the way through, and then now we're hopping off back into your burpees. Right back into the burpees here again. So going through on the 5, then you head back for the cardio. Moving back in, said you should be getting ideas here now, like, hey, maybe I can push the fish in this one. I'm looking that I have to go work a little bit into that 4th heifer. You should be getting an idea now here of what's looking like. You have 90 seconds left on this section here. After this, you technically can do the middle section in any order. The only thing you have to do is you can't do the cardio back to back for 1,800. So after this, I'll keep announcing kind of in order, but I said it would be 100 kettlebell swings if you went in order, 30 of the devil's press, 40 box jumps, and 50 total of the loaded lunge steps, and then you finish with a 600. So that can kind of be on your mind here, like I said, I'll let you do that middle floor movements in between the cardio. You can do it in any order. So you can kind of have in your mind as a game plan, like, hey, right when I fish, I'm going to be able to roll right into my devil's press. I feel confident that, or my kettle. That's fine. You see, establish and have a game plan so you can just kind of roll right into it. So you still have 30 seconds on this round. So 30 seconds here on this round. Saying once you finish in the time, go right into a movement. Use your time as efficiently as possible because you'll still have to break no matter what for the 2 minutes. So if you finish like earlier, yeah, go right in. Perfect, guys. Good. All right, so this puts you, here you go, wherever you're at, 5 on the burpee in, 5 on the burpee again. I know if you only got 1 into a movement, you still got 5 burpees. Remember, it's 100 kettlebell swing, 30 devil's press, 40 box jumps, 50 of the loaded lunge step, and 60 on a cardio again. So once you get through your 5 burpees, you get to roll back into a set. Devil's press, if you're going to the devil's press next, you said your choice is the burpee, and then kind of like that kettlebell swing press in 1, back to back. If you're going the kettlebell swing, it's 100 here, or if you're still in the cardio, try to finish it out. Yeah, so again, you remember, time for Zoom, it's 15 rounds of this. This is our 4th round. You get 15 rounds on this. Yeah, so like the kettlebell, I said, you said this was heavy for 20. You said this was heavy for 20. So, it's going to be like, all right, can I do 20? Take a break here. Can I do another 10 to 15? Take a break. Like, how do you establish and keep that pace rolling then for you? You have under 30 seconds, you have under 30 seconds. Ten seconds here, 10 seconds. And now we're into the 5 burpees here, into your 5 burpees. That quick break, and remember, still try and keep that kind of same pace on these burpees if you can afterwards, okay? You just want to at least be intentional behind them and keep them moving and well timed, because you don't want it to be like, oh, I'm taking 30 to 40 seconds just to get my burpees in. I'm only giving myself like a minute, minute 20 then to work my floor movement. It's not a lot of time. Yep, and that's it. Once you finish, you can step back up in the next one, whatever one, or it's 100 on the kettlebell swings. 100 on the kettlebell swings. And remember, if you're on that devil's press when you get there, you can do the narrow with the feet wide, where you go between, you snap through into that press, or you can do the narrow feet wide dumbbells. Same thing. Kind of doing like that kettlebell swing to get the dumbbells up. Good, so, establish like, hey, in the 2 minutes, you should be getting pretty good at a kettlebell. Like, hey, every second round, I can get 30, 33. All right, that means it's going to take me 3 rounds. It gives you a picture, an idea or plan of how long it's going to take you just to get through that one section. Or if you're going to follow through in order, it's 100 kettlebell swings, and it's going to be 30 on the devil's press would be the next one. Going here, you have burpees again. We're into our burpees again now. Another 5. So try and keep that set. Keeping that set. Hopefully this just becomes now just standard for you. Like, hey, finish. Just gotta go right in the burpees. Quick catch my breath, but I want to go right in, get myself set up and rolling then for that next round already off the bat. If you're going to order, once you get through that kettlebell set, the devil's press, remember, it will be the burpee on top. Then you go into that kind of like kettlebell swing with the dumbbells. Yep, good Lord, that's perfect. Work to get through that first one here on it. It said, about 19 minutes here on the clock. 19 minutes, we're just over 10 minutes in here now. So the devil press has a couple things. A, it's the push-up or the burpee kind of on top of it. Then you gotta sprawl, get the back pulled flat, and it's gotta look like you kind of pull it up, and you have to do like a little swing to get it in, where you kind of might deadlift it, and then do a swing, or if you can do it in one motion as you come through, kind of like snapping your hips to snap it up.